thing with this challenge where everybody seemed to try to build literally every unit. You didn't need to go that far. I was very happy, of course, for people to send in replays where they just kind of did 2 or 3 times as many unit types as you normally would. But people went wild on it. People went fucking crazy and tried to build literally 1 or 2 of every single unit, which I wasn't really expecting. I did an exhibition match of this when we announced the challenge. And I went triple evolution chamber Zerg, and I made a little bit of everything. I think Broodlords were the only unit I didn't end up making. But it was still like a pretty valid style, you know? It was like this weird Lingbane Roach Hydra army for the most part, with other units added in to support it. It was interesting, but it was legit. Let's see how ridiculous these players go up here. In the top left, in the red, the Protoss player, representing the best meat in the world. It is Bacon. And down here in the bottom right-hand side, in the blue, the Terran player, it is Proshnik. I don't know if this is how you say it, but I'm gonna say Proshnik. Proshnik. Proshnik, they're gonna be going out for an early SCV. Bacon. Pretty damn tasty. Bacon is. Some people have argued that bacon is overrated. I don't think bacon is overrated. I think bacon is just one of those things where it's the people's meat, you know? It's like, if something is going to have really, really wide adoration and adulation, it's got to be a really accessible form of meat, right? Like, I get it. I've had some of those really fancy, fucking expensive as fuck little slicer hamon that's like aged for 10 years or some shit, or some fancy prosciutto or something. And yeah, it's been a little bit fancier and had some more depth to flavor than just a bit of bacon. But the thing is, not everyone on the day-to-day, do you wake up and say, I'm gonna have some 10-year aged fucking animal? Nah, you don't. But you can always have bacon. It's the people's meat. You can have it on pancakes. And a shout out if you've ever had bacon on pancakes with maple syrup. That's actually fucking good. If you guys ever have French toast with bacon and maple syrup as well, oh, it goes with everything. Bacon's just fucking fantastic. It's accessible. It's amazing. It's good shit. It's good shit. Prosciutto is just the lunch meat version of bacons. I can't fully disagree with you there. I do love a bacon sandwich. I do love just a bacon sandwich as well. Ah, good shit. Tasty cholesterol. It's always good. Always good. You can't have bacon easily here in Israel. It's not like it's banned though, right? It's just like not a lot of places sell it? Curious. Educate me. Educate me, foolish Broil. I want to learn about all over the world. I can't imagine there's a large bacon industry in the Middle East in general. Can't imagine it. I feel like in Dubai, you could just get bacon anywhere. They don't give a fuck in Dubai. It's like, alcohol's illegal in this country. You could go to prison if you drink the alcohol. We're selling it everywhere. And you're like, oh, okay. All right, I guess. Okay, fair enough. There are places that sell it, but not in many. Yeah. Ooh, you actually have bacon for once? You might have it for lunch, Onumbar? Nice. Yeah, bacon pancakes, it's good shit. God, I love Twitch chat. If you mention any type of food, there's always someone talking about how it's got something in it that will kill you, you know? There's always someone who's like, did you know, guys, if you eat butter, it will give you heart disease or something. You're like, will it though? Will it? I feel like if I only eat butter, yeah, probably. But I feel like there's too many people jumping on the bandwagon of non-peer researched, peer-reviewed, studies, and just things with inconclusive evidence. And I'm just saying, I'm gonna eat as much fucking shit as I want. I don't give a crap. I'll eat as much bacon. I'll drink all the cancer-giving water in the world. I mean, shit. I remember the time I filled up my glass of water out of the tap on stream. Oh my god. They're like, is that filtered tap water? I was like, no, it's just fucking tap water. I actually audibly heard a gasp through Twitch chat. I could hear the fucking gasp of shock, surprise, and horror. They're like, oh, you're going to die, pig. Not only are you not going to filter out the mind control chemicals, but you're also going to get transformed into a gay frog. I was like, I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. Frogs seem like pretty happy animals. I'd be quite happy to become one. Not sure how drinking tap water is going to turn me into a gay frog, but I'll go with it. I'm not averse to becoming a gay frog. It's okay. It's all good, guys. We don't need to stress the fuck out over every type of... It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Goldfish there, getting the fight started with the Americans, pointing out that UK bacon is in fact actual meat rather than strips of fat with a little bit of meat between them. Yeah, that is something, that is a small problem with US bacon. It's like, okay, I've got the middle bacon, but where's the end of it? Where's the shortcut bit? And Americans always look at you and go, what are you talking about? This is bacon. And you're like, no, that's part of the bacon. Where's the other part? And you go, oh my, you don't have the full bacon experience. Oh no. Tanks with the nice siege up here. Bacon is actually in big trubs right now. Fuck me, Proshnik pushing forwards. Oh no. Oh no, the pylon goes down. Bacon is in fucking huge trouble right now. Proshnik's like, I'm gonna make some marinas and some tankers. The observer's gonna see it leaving me base, but I'm still gonna take you to Dicktown. Oh, the units are spread out a little bit. The Marines and Marauders a bit far in front. Good micro here from Bacon is like, fight me away from your tanks, you dickhead. Ooh, those siege tanks dishing out the hurt. But a second Immortal comes in. Bacon here, I think, will finally be able... Oh, no! These fucking Smoko Immortal back over there. He's not even helping. Oh, you lazy cunts. Oh, my God. Jesus. You want to fucking take as much damage as possible, don't you? Lazy ass Immortals. They're like, nah, I killed a Marine. I'm going to go stand over here and watch now. What are you, a fucking battlefield observer? No. No, you're the most heavily armored fucking artillery-powered, anti-armored psychopath piece of machinery on the battlefield, and you're gonna leave a random zealot and adept to take the fight? They're like, nah, I haven't had me smoke break yet. You're infringing on me workers' rights. Like, fuck off. Get in the fight on your own. How fucking stupid do you have to be to think you're actually just gonna stand there and have a smoke while your friends are dying? Apparently Immortals are loners. They say, they're not my fucking friends, I don't give a shit. And you're like, fuck, you're not much of a team player, are you? You waddling fucking armored dickheads. Look at these fucking guys. Look how much money must have gone into these fucking turrets, these guns, these little waddly legs, and they don't even fucking help their friends. The zealots are always the ones who just go in, fucking side blades blazing. They don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, I'll sacrifice my life for iron. Meanwhile, the Immortal's like, nah, me barrier's on cooldown. I'm gonna go over there and wait. And you're like, what the fuck? Okay, that Immortal got a little bit brave for a second there and managed to get his barrier gone. We've got some incredible back and forth action here, by the way, guys. It's pretty incredible. The Observer definitely doesn't catch a glimpse of that one. This medevac's like, I'm a secretive drop. There's no way they could possibly know I'm coming. Nope, there's no chance. Meanwhile, so this is meant to be the Noah's Ark challenge, guys. Players are meant to be building as many different unit types as possible. Well, we've got some Adepts, Zealots, Sentries, Immortals. Not bad. All right, we've got Psystorm coming in. Okay. It's, you know, it's not the most unusual, but I can count it. I'm pretty sure the Terran's not playing the challenge because he's doing what every Terran does. I'm building Marines, Medevacs, Marauders, and Siege tanks. I think for myself. I could solve the problems. I was Terran player. Of course, I think we can all relate to that. Let's be real. That is what goes through every Terran's head when they're playing StarCraft. It's that exact voice narrating their entire thought process. I'm gonna build barracks. Gonna build another 5 barracks. That's pretty much as refined a gentleman's problem-solving voice as a Terran player ever does get. Look at that. Hot pickup, hot drop micro. Proshnik says, who's gonna die? Who's gonna die? That one loses the fucking roulette, draws the short straw and gets dropped to its death. Meanwhile, Proshnik doing a fake real drop. This is where you send a real drop to a base, but you don't unload in order to instill fear in your opponent. Don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but you absolutely should. Notice how that Archon got scared and backed away there. And then Proshnik is going to regain control and he's going to re-drop over here like a fucking boss. So Proshnik there, instilling fear in the enemy, doing a good job. Going up to 4 command centers, getting some engineering bays, building a ton more marine tank. Meanwhile, Bacon here, adding an Archon, adding Immortals. We've got more Archons coming in. What's going to be the next addition here to complete Noah's Ark? We're going to have to find out, as this third base is now up and mining. Both players on about 40 workers. That drop still on the top right-hand side. We've got SCVs going to take a third. 3 bunkers before even putting the third down. I love it. Proshnik not wanting to die to any random assaults over there. And maybe even preparing for another attack here. Those tanks on sieging. Let's see what's going to happen with that one. Hey. Who builds tanks, says Orangutantrum? Oh, no one. They're a pretty rare unit. I've never seen siege tanks built by a Terran player before. I mean, speaking of which, let's be fair. It's a Protoss player playing Protoss versus Terran. There's one thing that goes through his brain. Psystorm! Psystorm! That's about it. It's like, you know, what's your build order? I make Psystorm. Okay, so do you go Immortals first? I don't know, I just build some stuff, but I try to get Psystorm real fast and I usually win. Okay, so like, okay, we're going to follow that up. We can do some Oracle Harass early, or Psystorm! That's basically every Protoss versus Terran's problem solving as well. So we're going to see a real clash of 2 intellectuals here. My favorite part is that Bacon turned all the high energy, high Templar into Archons. So only has 1 Psystorm right now. Oh no! Those probes go in. These units coming through a choky pointy. And Psystorm's only 1 medevac, but there's enough Zealots on the left and the right. That bio tank just gets obliterated by the 1/1 charge Immortal. And once again, this is a fake drop, you see, but because there was a previous fake real drop, I think Bacon might get intimidated and turn around. Notice? Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He says, "No, I can't get those. I can't get those. Let's leave." So the mind games for Proshnik are working pretty well here. Now, of course, this is one of the most powerful units in the game, remember? If you guys ever go on the Battle.net forums, there's usually 4 threads posted in the last week about how this unit needs to be nerfed. And it's good to see Proshnik is so confident with the power of this unit that doesn't want to make combat shields. Says, I'd rather my Marines have both hands on their gun. It looks cooler. And, you know, I feel they're pretty good against Psystorm either way, so we don't really need it, do we? Has spotted... Oh. Actually, there's an observer right there, which he had vision over. Goes and boosts right over the army. That's a good siege tank count, but there's fucking nothing supporting it. 2 Marauders, and that's about it. Very little barracks production. Oh, this drop's gonna go in, though. Look at this fucking big... fucking multitasking play. Bacon's like, how could I possibly have known this was coming? That didn't fly over my army at all. The cannon is going to take out a couple of Marinas, but a few Marines, Marauders going to ditch that mineral line one more time. They're going to say, get wrecked. Bacon's like, oh no, I only have 3k minerals. I just realized there's a full medevac floating there as well. So Proshnik, once again with the fake real drop. The fake real drop goes down, completing the mind game. Bacon realizes as he hears the screams of those units dying, that was in fact full. That was full of units, and says, so some of your fake drops are in fact real fake drops. So now the mind games are going to start really kicking into overdrive. Bacon's going to start doubting himself. Every time he sees a medevac, he's going to say, is a real fake or a fake real? Or is the real fake medevac a real fake? He's going to freak out for sure. Meanwhile, this one pervert has just been fucking... I mean, look at the top of the pillar. I don't know if you guys can see it. My graphic settings aren't on, but I'm pretty sure there's a few spills of goo and juices here from this observer just fucking seeing everything. And when an observer sees that much shit, he gets a little bit randy. He starts rubbing his circuits up against one another. You can kind of see him flapping there. That's not the wind. That's not the wind. Yeah, he's pleasuring himself. You fucking filthy observer. Jesus Christ. Proshnik's going to have to try and turtle up for a bit here, hey? He's just going to try and build up. He's got some walls. Going to have to try and build up. Has a pretty big tank count, but tank's pretty bad versus Immortals and Zealots. It's going to have to try and build more Marines. Have we got any more efforts to expand the biodiversity of the Protoss force? It looks like, I think a Stargate just finished. Okay, we got a Stargate. I wouldn't mind seeing Disruptor or Colossi mixed in here as this game goes on. But you know what? It's still a pretty good mix of units from Bacon. It's pretty decent. I like it. It's, you know, he's gonna keep the Protoss hopes and dreams alive, even if they all get flooded to death by an angry Amon fucking Zerg hybrid-loving dude. Still no combat shields, by the way, and we see the units all told to just get in a very tactical formation here called move into a corner and derp around. These two SCVs coming in as well. Because they say, I bet you cunts can't even fight as hard as me with me drill bit. One of them's even brought some fucking minerals. Does he even know what war is? Dude, you don't bring your shiny fucking rocks in for show and tell. You're going into battle. Oh my god. Proshnik here sending these units out on the ever so common Terran maneuver of, yeah, you guys can just go get yourselves killed, and maybe if you kill some enemies on the way, I guess it's all right. He's shown his hand. Is he actually, oh my god, is he going to preserve these units and hide them? Oh my god, look at that. He's going to tell him to run home. Oh shit, this is the first Terran commander I've ever seen who gave a fuck about his units. He's actually not going to throw them away. Damn. Damn. Bringing a little bit of humanity into the Terran arsenal. Proshnik, exceeding all expectations. Still being perved on pretty hard by this little fucking observer on this pillar. And because he stopped building flying units, he hasn't realized. We've got a fusion core on the way back here as well. 2 starports coming down. I'm starting to think Proshnik might actually start getting into a bit more of a Noah's Ark comp himself. As I say that, the mothership comes in. That will be the actual Ark, which saves all these units if they do have to evacuate from Parasite. It's going to be going here for that. I mean, fusion core Banshees on the way 2 at a time as well. Holy shit balls. All right. How many siege tanks we got out on this map? Casual 11 siege tanks, 51 non-combat shield marines. Always good to see. Bacon here, just roaming about. Now, I think we're going to see some pretty advanced control group layouts, so we're going to reveal those now. Looks like Bacon here with everything on control group 1. So that's not F2, it's just 1A. So it's a step above. Oh no, the rotation of the little harassment army gets caught out. And, yeah, that's a one-way trip. That's not even Dicktown. Bypasses Dicktown, goes straight to fucking Deadsville. Yeah. Even, oh, look at this, even little red hit point Zealot chasing him. He's like, get fucked. That Marauder, you could turn and fight, buddy. But the Marauder doesn't know. All he sees is one big fucking scary dude with swords chasing him. He's like, oh, no. And he gets fucking chopped into 3 pieces. Oh, that's hilarious. Meanwhile, oh, here comes the bus. Bacon gonna just tap through those bunkers. Oh, Psystorm kind of ravaging his own Zealots a little bit, but oh, more tanks are coming down. Where's the rest of the fucking bio? Hey, I don't even know. It's all in bunkers and it's all chilling out there. The siege tanks have gone down and got themselves killed. They are taking out a lot of units. Here comes the stim bio. There's more Psystorm though. Is it going to go down? That High Templar Psystorms himself like a fucking champ. The Immortals are still standing strong. Bacon is ready here. Morphing Archons as well. There's still a tank in the back and a few bunkers though. Uh-oh, I think Bacon might have to pull back just because these, yeah. Oh my god, the repeated stim on these bunkers. Those Marauders doing a little bit of decent damage. The siege tank doing a lot. And here come the fucking Banshees. Oh shit, there we go. Revenge of the fucking crazy ladies with insane DPS. A fleet of Banshees comes out at the last second and takes him out. Still has this base up on the right-hand side, but did lose a lot of mining on that left as well. One random Immortal there apparently is having the world's longest smoko and is considering going AWOL at this point. He's looking around. He's like, I don't know where my army is. I think I might just hide in the corner of the map till the fighting's done, dude. I don't want to get killed. Fuck that. The Banshee's going to go across the map. We've got 4 battle cruisers on the way. Proshnik. Big balls Proshnik making it happen here with a fucking amazing transition. Where's that mothership? We've got a mothership and a few stalkers. Are there even observers though? Okay, one observer is on the way. These cannons just disappear. Holy shit. Oh man. Look at the damage output of that many Banshees. That's 9 Banshees with +1 attack, y'all. The Banshees do have cloak. They haven't turned it on yet though. There's, oh no, the mothership saves the day. Ah, no scan to finish the Nexus. They're going to go into the main, but they're getting caught. Look at the damage from that mothership. It does almost as much damage as 2 Marines firing simultaneously. And if that doesn't impress you, then you're probably an intelligent human. The mothership is going to chase them down, though. The Stalker's coming over it. They don't have too much detection, but some of the Banshees are running out of energy. They are going to fly away as well. But Proshnik expanding on the right-hand side of the map, trying to re-establish the economy. Battle cruisers are out now as well. I really want to see what happens with these. We've got more Tech Lab starports, but Proshnik does not have the bank. Proshnik needs to re-establish this economy, especially after letting that 4th base survive there. Meanwhile, the Rando Immortal, which it looks like it pulled home and is now just wandering around the map. Seriously, are you going to help your team? This guy. You put all this money into this fucking expensive fucking suit. Look, he doesn't even scout the corner. He's just wandering. Fucking rando. Captain Rando Calrissian the Immortal. Backstabber, man. Turns his back on Han Solo and shit. Jesus. Douchebag. Stalkers are going to come across here, as well as this mothership, looking for some damage. But, I mean, that is 4 BCs, a few tanks, a few Marines, and Marauders. I think they could take this out as long as they use a thing called Psyscan. Psyscan? Scanner sweep. As long as they use a thing called Scan to reveal the invisible units. This pervert, by the way, still sees everything. Absolutely everything. Where are those BCs at, dude? Where are those? They're just chilling. They're just chilling, man. Oh, the observer finally died because that command center flew over. Those Marines were like, holy shit, is that a robot covered in jizz? They're like, oh my god, that's disgusting. They did manage to kill it though, that at least it could stop perverting that pillar, which at this point really is just disgusting. I mean, it's been having way too much fun up there for way too long. That's a lot of Stalkers here. No Blink though. Blink's almost done. Blink's about to finish. A lot of Stalker Archon. Tanks are amazing versus this though. The turret providing vision there. The tank's doing a lot of damage. Oh my god, and those BCs. Where are the BCs? They're gonna Blink behind it. Yeah, here we go. Yamato cannon is not upgraded. But nonetheless, that is 8 BCs with +1. The mothership disappears. 1 BC has fallen. Another BC getting dangerously low on the right-hand flank. A lot of these Stalkers trapped behind each other, though, and they have to turn and run. A single lone Chad Raid comes in and says, oh, fuck. I'm out of my pay grade here. I can't fight 7 BCs. He's just going to run tail between his legs. He's trying to call his lawyer. He's like, I think I'm in trouble, man. Yeah, shit's fucked up right now. Proshnik doing a great job, by the way. Look at this. Cheeky expos all over. Unfortunately for Proshnik, Bacon still has 4k, 2k in the bank. And he's going to be... Oh, he's coming for the bottom left. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Bacon senses. There must be an expansion somewhere. He's going to go for the bottom left. Clearly a map hanger. A map hanger? A map hacker. Someone call Avilo. Because this guy really wants to... Yeah, he's clearly cheating. BCs are going to Blink. Oh, no, only 4 of them had it ready. That's not all the BCs. That's only a few of them. Oh, Proshnik thinks he's coming in with a heroic save, but it might just be a heroic sacrifice. This one Chad turns on his ultimate piss beam of death and starts urinating on the face of that battlecruiser. He goes, what the fuck, man? And it does go down. Oh, no. Split the BCs in half. Didn't realize the tactical jump was still on cooldown for some of those, and a sexy recall over there. Very nicely done. Good play there. Bacon still going mass Stalker with not the greatest upgrades though. I mean, Stalkers can definitely deal with BCs. It can get a little bit hard though if those upgrades go a bit further, but the armory not continuing. Oh, revenge of the big dick battlecruisers. Proshnik is going full YOLO mode right now. I don't think he realized a recall had gone down. Bacon is gonna jump on top of that, and Proshnik was doing so well, but just one chant of YOLO! And Bacon slaps him down, crushes the battlecruiser fleet. And that's going to be that. Proshnik's out of steam. Only really 1 base mining. A random command center trying to get to the top right as well. But that's a bit too much Bacon for this Terran player. Proshnik's like trying to remake Tank Marine Marauder. Still doesn't have combat shields, by the way, at the 23-minute marker. Shout out to Proshnik for forgetting the upgrade that is the most important forgotten upgrade in all of StarCraft 2, even at pro level. This one always gets forgotten. It starts up, actually, at the 23-minute and 5-second mark. That upgrade starts up, and who knows, might even finish before the end of this game. Some Banshees there, ready to harass in the top right. Bacon still marauding around this map, looking for more damage at this point. And wants to just fuck him up. Wants to just take him out, man. Banshees gonna pull back. Too many cannons up there. Too many cannons. This base is still wide open. It's a real tragedy that Proshnik didn't take that out earlier. Prosh is gonna try to come forward and defend. Goes for the stim, but the blink is good. Stalker's not the strongest unit in the game. Oh, the Banshees are gonna come in with... Oh, they're gonna... Cloak, they're gonna finally start fighting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Proshnik has been so cost efficient in this, by the way, guys. Bacon has had so much more money for so long in this game. And Proshnik's down 8. Oh, he lost all those BCs? I don't know. Well, he's just had less bank all game. Okay, yeah, he hasn't been cost efficient, has he? Ignore me. I know what's going on. He's just had a lot less money in the bank. Bacon just hasn't been good at spending his money. That's what's been going on. I can't remember the last time Bacon was under 2k minerals or gas. Oh, there we go. Gets it down to 1500. Taking another base on the left-hand side. The Banshees over here as well. Banshees could fuck that Stalker army. I mean, yeah, Banshees they're a glass cannon. But if there's nothing to see them, then they will take you to Dicktown, that's for sure. And Proshnik's still mass expanding. I mean, that gives me hope, right? Bacon's still just like not spending the money. And as long as Proshnik just keeps building command centers and floating them around and dropping mules, that can be big. I mean, it's such a shame that there hasn't been that finish on this Nexus or the deny on this Nexus. It's because Bacon's been able to add to this economy while floating so much money. That's why the economy is never running out here. Siege tanks doing big damage. The Marines, they try to snap that Chad, but the Chad pulls back to the safety of the Stalkers, out of range of the tanks. A couple bunkers going down here as well. More Chads on the way, plus 3 weapons on the way on that Forge as well. Uh-oh, this Chad misrallied. He's going to come in. These Marines are going to have something to say about that, and they indeed will. Are they going to get it? No. Oh, the Chad. 5 hit points. Oh, those siege tanks, though. Oh, the Marines getting the bunkers, or at least one bunker. Banshees are here as well. There is detection. Banshees and the tanks doing some good damage, but those Chad Rays, of course, unable to be attacked by the Banshees. Oh, Marines coming forward. If the Marines can take out the Chads, then this is actually going to work out. Oh, my God. Proshnik holds on to the base. Everything gets killed. Bacon's bank is out. He's out of bank. Proshnik actually has 2.7k minerals. You're fucking kidding me. This is hilarious. This goes to show, guys, if you just keep expanding in the corners of the map, if you just keep on trying to expand and just keep doing stuff in a game rather than freezing up and throwing your arms in the air and going, oh, I'm dead, you can make crazy comebacks happen like Proshnik. Proshnik has been building Marines, tanks, Marauders, Medevacs, Banshees, battle cruisers this whole game. On the other side, Bacon, of course, Void Rays, a Mothership, Zealots, Archons, Immortals, Sentries, Adepts, Stalkers. There has been a crazy mix of units from this game, from these players in this game. Oh no, the Marines aren't in the bunker! Oh no! I think Proshnik a little bit slow on the reinforce here. I think Proshnik's building 3 more barracks and 2 more factories. Yeah, it's 27 minutes in. I think it's been on 2 or 3 barracks this whole time, right? These Marines, one Marine gets in the bunker, says, hey! Ah, shit, it does go down. That base is getting overrun here. Proshnik needs to abandon this, but he's already bled a lot of units in. Bacon overwhelming this base right now. And Proshnik lost most of his active SCVs there. He's going to lose the command center. If he ran those SCVs to a different base, this might have been good. The problem right now, all he needs is Marines. But yeah, there's only 3 barracks at home. And they're still on pretty low upgrades, guys. It's still 1-1 bio up against 2-2 Zealots. Soon to be 3-2 Zealots. Oh, those Void Rays clicked on the barracks. These 4 Marines run forward. And they will take out one Void Ray. The other one escapes. The Zealots come in for the save. These siege tanks dishing out a bit of damage. But as soon as those Zealots get on top, the tanks will not be able to respond. And indeed, those siege tanks are going to go down. Top right-hand side base looks like it's still going okay. But I think Proshnik might finally be overwhelmed here. It's building Hellions. Oh, so desperate. So desperate. And keeps rallying these units into their death. You know, Bacon's pretty much out of money. And it has got the left-hand side very, very low defense on those bases, but Proshnik wasn't able to do it, and there's too many Chads on the dance floor at this point. There's no way to dance around that. This is like being in one of those fucking death circle things in a crazy fucking metal rave. People are just fighting each other. You guys ever seen that? Where it's not really dancing, it's just dudes like punching each other and running into each other. Yeah, if you try to dance with this many Chad Rays, that's what's gonna happen. It's not really that much fun. It's really not. It's a good way to get out your testosterone and male aggression, but it's a little bit weird at the same time. I got a whole lot of Marines over here. They're chilling out. Got some Chads and Zealots coming in for the finish. The Marines! Oh my God, they stand their ground. What a brave little group of Marines they are. But you know what is synonymous with brave? Boys and girls, it's dead. And I don't care how brave Proshnik was, he's most certainly dead. Combat Shields is finally done, which is kind of the sad, funny thing about this game. These Marines, just getting massacred. That's the last base as well. This one's going to go down here. The Zealots slice that command center to pieces. Bits of it go flying everywhere. These Marines unable to rally out fast enough. There's way too many Zealots making Marine sushi there. Hot damn. GG. That's not a regular mosh pit though, Goosebumpage. A regular mosh pit is people just jumping up and down and having fun. And it's a special. What's it called? What's the name for it? Virus spikes. Says I've been in a couple one of those. What are they called? It's got some dumb name like a death circle or something, right? It's fucking great. Fucking great. GG's. Hats off to Bacon for closing that one out. That was crazy. What MMR was this? I don't know, dude. Circle pit, wall of death. Those sound right. A mosh pit's just a regular, everyone jumping up and down in the fucking in a big mass. And don't get me wrong, a mosh pit gets a little bit messy, but it ain't a wall of death. A wall of death's a little bit more intense, yeah. Or a circle pit. Or it's just a real mosh pit? Is people just fighting? Okay. It's not punching, it's just running at each other. I was joking about the punching. But they are like full fucking running into each other, right, and shit. I'm not up to date on me metal terms. It's not a real mosh pit until someone dies. Okay, I was wrong, guys. Twitch chat has told me it's not a real mosh pit unless people are dying. Hardcore fans will punch each other. There's a few idiots that do punch and kick with the intent to hurt people. Like some of the guys in Twitch chat are like, what? I'm not meant to punch people in the face? Oh my god. Rawkin, welcome to the pigsty. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, guys. Thanks for submitting your replays. Don't forget to send in your replays for next week's challenge. It is base trade, base race. Info's in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, as always, go to my Twitch channel, x5_pig, anytime you're wondering what the current challenge is, because the challenge obviously only goes for 1 week. So if you're like, what's the recent challenge? Go to my Twitch channel. Even if I'm not live, go in my chat and just type !ICYFAR. It'll give you the up-to-date challenge. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back next week casting some amazing base race games. I'll catch you guys then. Goodbye and good night.